Hey everyone, Vince here. Today I'm trying out 13 different applications, all from the same developer, that will supposedly pay us for doing nothing. The purpose of this video is to weed out the time-wasting ones to only give you the ones that would actually make sense to use, and granted, these applications will change heavily depending on your location. And just because an application is legit, it doesn't mean that it's really worth your time money-wise. Let me break it down for you, I hope you all enjoy. The first application is called Boat Away. This is what Boat Away looks like when you first launch it up. Every single application you're going to see on today's video has the exact same layout essentially. All you simply do is tap the play button in the middle of the screen, you then watch an ad, and now at this point the passive earning mode has been activated. So you can see at the bottom of the screen we have a timer, a GCH counter, which is the Givey coins per hour counter, and the level that you're currently on. So the way that every single one of these little applications works is that in the background, advertisements are actually playing and the developer is giving you a tiny percentage of the revenue they get. As you can see, while I've been talking, I just earned 0.0025 of a cent, everyone, which converts into 2,500 or so of the coins. Every single one of these applications has the exact same cash out system, with 10,000 of the coins converting into 1 cent USD. And here are the cash out options that every single one of these apps will also have. As you can see, they have Gcash, Binance, PayPal, with PayPal being $1.04 minimum. And then they even have an other providers area, which has a huge amount of options available, all really with a 35-cent minimum cash out option, okay? Or at least the majority of them. I ran this application for 1 hour straight, everyone, and I managed to earn 14 cents USD for doing nothing but having the application on the phone running. Something that's pretty frustrating about these type of applications is that they take over your entire phone essentially. So what that means is that once you activate it, right, you can't really do anything else until you cancel it again. And not only that, they actually open up tabs in your Google Chrome. So essentially, the longer you have the application on for, the more tabs that your Google Chrome is going to have, which could potentially cause problems, of course, over time, or just becomes a pain. Okay, so note that down. Boat Away, 14 cents in 1 hour of passive earning. Let's move on to the next one. Just quickly, everyone, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube every single week, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps me going every single day, so thank you so much. I seriously appreciate it. Next, we have Glow Fairy. And this is what Glow Fairy looks like when you launch it up. Again, same situation, just simply tap Start. And now at this point, you can't do anything else, you literally just leave the app open. And I find that a lot of these applications are completely glitched out, where you can never actually close them, because what you can see here, everyone, is that the application is actually too big for the screen now, and it hasn't resized correctly for the phone. So even if I press the X button, right, there's no buttons that are available to be seen. Weird thing is, if you cannot confirm the exit, you can't actually get out of the app. Even if you try and use the main buttons on your phone, like the menu button or the home screen button, none of it works. So while I've been talking, I've earned 0.0023 of a cent. And at this point, I now have to restart the phone because it's completely locked out. Alright, we're back. So, in 1 single hour, I managed to generate 11.5 cents, everyone, give or take. Again, very low rates in my opinion, not the best start so far. Let's move on. Next, we have Samurai Attack. Something I will mention as well, these applications do have offer walls, including surveys. I never waste my time with them. The rates are really, really bad here in Australia. And this video is focusing on the passive earning aspect anyway. So this is Samurai Attack, everyone. Again, exact same concept what I just showed you. In 1 hour, I managed to generate 8 cents worth of currency. So very low in my opinion. Let's move on to the next one. Next, we have Viking Saga. This is what it looks like when you launch it up. Again, exact same layout. And on Viking Saga, I managed to generate 9 cents worth of USD currency in 1 hour of passive earning. So realistically, everyone, already you can see we're having some pretty big problems when it comes to generation of cash. But to be fair, some people use these applications as mobile phone farming apps. AKA, they have like 10 mobile phones and they run each of these applications on them to try and generate a more considerable sum of money on a daily basis. To me, it's just not worth your time at the moment so far. Let's hope the next apps are better. Next up, we have Magic Stones. And this is what Magic Stones looks like when you first launch it up. In 1 hour, I managed to generate 7 cents worth of USD currency. Probably the lowest so far. Again, some pretty disappointing stuff there, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to have your expectations realistic with these little applications. Although there are so many of them, that doesn't mean that it's a good option to use personally in 2025. But let's keep going through the list. Maybe we'll find something that will change our mind. Next up, we have Lucky Surfer. And by the way, most of these applications are on different developer accounts, funny enough. Usually that means that they don't want to get banned on one account, so they spread out all their applications across the board. So if one account goes down, their apps are still on the market, which I kind of do understand. Just a little bit weird. Either way, this is what the Surfer app looks like. And in 1 hour, I generated 4 cents USD. Again, terribly low and very disappointing. Next up, we have Jungle Jam. You'd hope by now we'd have some application that would at least give us 50 cents to $1 per hour, right? But I really don't think that's gonna happen. This is what Jungle Jam looks like when you launch it up. And in 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen, I generated almost 12 cents worth of currency. So a bit better than 4 cents, but still really not the best rates at all. Next up, we have Fire King. Alright, so this is what Fire King looks like when you launch it up. And in 1 hour, I generated almost 8 cents worth of USD currency, everyone. Again, very low for your time, in my opinion. Although, to be fair, if the phone's just sitting there, it's not really that big of a deal. But if you need to use your phone, it may be a big deal. Next up, we have Lost Kingdom. So everyone, just when I thought it was all terrible across the board, we have Lost Kingdom. And this one was a tiny bit more promising. I managed to earn 14.5 cents in 1 hour. Again, not the greatest thing you've seen, but better than the ones before. Next, we have Monster Trainer. I'm going to give you guys a total breakdown at the end of this video of exactly what app did what for me. But with Monster Trainer, this is what it looks like when you launch it up. And Monster Trainer managed to earn me 23 cents in 1 hour. Much better pay rate compared to what we just went through. Funny enough, they also have earning caps on their application. So if you earn, let's say, 50 cents in a day, or perhaps even 35 cents in a day, they'll limit you for that day, and then you have to wait 24 hours before you use it again. So just keep that in mind. You can't just leave the phones on forever and generate endless money. That's not what happens. Next, we have Pirate Rush. So finally, ladies and gentlemen, we actually have something that's more reliable here. Pirate Rush generated 30 cents in 1 hour. The highest one now from today's video. Again, that's not huge celebrations, but much better than 4 cents or 7 cents. So technically, if you're going to use one of these applications, Pirate Rush should be one that you actually pick. Again, in your own country, you may have a completely different experience, but that one is actually much better than a majority of what we've just seen. Next, we have Nuts Heist. Realistically, the bar isn't set too high with today's video, everyone. We're hoping we get 30 cents minimum per hour, and we managed to achieve it once. Now with Nuts Heist, if you were hoping for something better, you will be greatly disappointed with us only generating 4 cents worth of currency or so in 1 hour. Very, very annoying to see. It just shows you the fluctuations of each of these applications. Next, there's Twinkle Elf. You gotta love the names, right? This is what it looks like when you launch it up, and surprisingly, everyone, we managed to generate 20 cents worth of USD currency in 1 hour. By the way, everything in Gibby is essentially AI art at this point, which I have no problem with, but you'd think since they're using AI art, they can at least increase the rates a little bit to give to you guys, right? If they're not gonna pay artists. Or if they are paying artists, they are using AI art, which should be a lot cheaper than paying someone to do it. Alright, so there's the list. Now, let me give you the final breakdown of the experience I just went through, everyone, when it comes to earning passively through these applications from Gibby. Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen right now is the final earning report from my experience with the Gibby applications. So for each hour, these applications delivered realistically underwhelming earnings, in my opinion. With Pirate Rush, Twinkle Elf, and Monster Trainer delivering the highest amount per hour, which was barely 20 to 30 cents per hour. Total earning per hour for all the applications combined was $1.61 for my time. So 13 hours generated $1.61. If we were allowed to earn the average per day without an earning cap, we would generate $38.64 with that current earning per hour rate. Although thanks to Gibby's capping of around 35 to 40 cents per day on each application, we can realistically earn between $5 to $6 per day by having these 13 applications active up until their cap point every day. I just cannot see these being worth anyone's time at all, ever, unless you're a phone farmer who just wants these on idle in the background while you do other things. But obviously you'd need 13 phones, guys. So overall, a very interesting little experiment. I don't know what you guys are going to do with that information, but I just thought I'd try it out here in Australia so you can see what I would actually get. The Givey applications over the years, in my opinion, have got a lot worse when it comes to their pay rates. And with so many different applications out there, they really should focus on quality over quantity, in my opinion. If they just had 5 apps that paid really good rates, I think they'd go very far. Even $1 per hour would be excellent. But because their applications are at the mercy of ad rates and what percentages they want to take from you guys before they pay you, this is the situation we're at the moment. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will catch you all next time. Stay safe out there.